Oh, good morning. Good morning, YouTube. Oh, man. Ugh. Ugh. Well, I've made it a ritual for when I wake up. I need at least 30 minutes to an hour, to get up, and I got up late. So, of course, I'm late. But whew, I broke my personal record of miles driven to get paid in 1 week. I think it was like 3,200 miles. It was just 3,000 miles. We'll just say that. We'll just say 3,000 miles. Um, with my luck, what usually happens when I have a good week, next week's going to be either mediocre or whatever. So, um, it's all good. Oh man, I'm gonna be so happy to sleep in bed with a better mattress than this daggone thing. Oh, oh boy. Oh, jeez. Um, I'm not gonna tell anybody business, but you guys lay a prayer for very close friends of mine. Um, someone's in the hospital, and I got a little emotional when I heard it yesterday. But it's just another prime example that life keeps life, and things happen, and whatever. But I I just wish them a speedy recovery. You know what I mean? Again, everything doesn't need to be put out there, but I just want to put out there to the wind. You know, hopefully they'll be okay. What I love is a coffee machine. Driving an 18 wheeler. Good morning, Mike. Driving an 18 wheeler is it's hard enough as it is. Um, and wanting to get some extra rest. I wanted to go back to bed, but I said, "Well, I got to do my life. Got to stay dedicated." And and part of me is going, "F the live, go back to bed." So that's why y'all don't have a picture of me yet. I'm still trying to get dressed. I'm trying to get dressed. You know, I I've been doing the regional for a minute, and I totally forgot how lonely. And regional, I'm doing the same thing, but I was close to home. Um, when you're 1,400 miles away from your house, when you're 1,000 miles away, it it can be kind of sort of overwhelming. Thanks. Thank you, Auntie Ellen. Um, it kind of sort of can be overwhelming. And there's a few times I was overwhelmed. Um, I'm ready to go home and give my wife a hug. Just kind of ready. Even though some of the people I thought were close to me, I thought they cared about my happiness. They don't want me to be happy. And I guess it's going to be taking me some time to understand that. But I'm going to be happy. I'm going to start ordering some stuff for my mower. It's going to be my winter project. Pushing towards getting back into the healthy living. Never left it, but prime example, I'm not supposed to be peanut butter, but I need the potassium in the peanut butter. Another prime example is because I haven't been able to make my coffee. I've been eating junk food. I don't know where I thought somewhere in there that junk food is going to make me stay awake. Maybe the acid reflux I get when I eat it. I'm trying to figure out why is my mental stability thinking that not eating healthy is helping me when it's not. An old man's stupidity, I guess. An old man's stupidity. But what helps is these 1,000 milligrams of cinnamon. That helps. This 2,000 milligrams of vitamin C. That helps. Saw palmetto. That helps. I didn't think this stuff was really going to work. But saw palmetto, that helps. Taking my metformin that I got overseas. That helps. Yeah, this is all the stuff that I'm taking this morning. Let's see. To get some B12 in me. Anything today, I got some freaking roast chicken that I got from Sam's. And I think it was South Dakota. Where seen the one that he was either this person was African or African American. It's funny because I don't. I'm trying to figure out. Sometimes you can't say everything. Especially nowadays. You got people getting fired that the wife was one. Don't be saying that stuff about Charlie Kirk. I'm just saying what he said. And if you fire me for that, then good riddance. She's like, don't be saying all that stuff about Charlie Kirk. And no, look here. My son believes Charlie Kirk's a saint. My son believes, like these other people, that Charlie Kirk is uh, the white equivalent of Martin Luther King. Good morning, Jason. And I told him I was proud of him. He said, proud? Yeah, I was proud of him for standing up for me, standing up to your father. I said, hey, it was eventually going to happen. But since you stood up to me, I'm going to let you know you're not welcome in my life, thinking this white supremacist was a saint. And I said, look, if you do your history, you'll find out that most of all the people that were saints weren't saints. But this is so obvious. But you want to believe the tomfoolery. Well, good luck with that. But I'm not going to have it in my life. I'm not going to have I'm not going to have the coonery or coonage or whatever you want to call it. He's mad that I said what I said. But I said what I said. Okay. I'm looking at. Yes, I am sitting. Yes, guys, I am sitting in a dirt lot. Hey, Jay, if you look at it, the people that they call saints did some horrible stuff too. You know, St. Patrick, didn't he kill all the natives? I mean, it's funny how um, Trump and everybody's trying their best to dumb down our history and take. There's so much that we were never even taught. Did y'all know they used to eat us? Did y'all know the reason why you have that word picnic? It comes from they would get together and have lynchings. I mean, come on, man. I mean, really. And people, it's they say make America great again. No, America never was great because this stuff has been it's been hidden from us. It's been in the yeah, and I told him that, Mike. They're gonna let him know his place, but I can't be a part of it. You know, a lot of us that are on YouTube, especially the gardeners, y'all live in towns like this. You know, I never knew what a sundown town was. But I wish you would. I wish you would confront me in this big 18 wheeler and try to block this truck. I count to 10 and then I'm driving over your truck. I'm driving over you. I'm driving over everybody to get away from you. I'm not a violent person, but I am not just going to get, I'm not going to just get hung because you don't like the color of my skin. I'm light skinned because somewhere down the line, something happened with someone other than African American. Let's put it there. Let's say it like it is. Good morning. Good morning. You know, and this guy, Charlie Kirk, who didn't even get an education, just to get a good score on the SATs or the ACTs or whatever T's, you got to have some kind of smarts. And for you to say that affirmative action, you stole something from someone. All affirmative action was, all DEI was an attempt to make the playing field level. But you find out most DEI and most affirmative action went to white women. Went to white women. You guys get what I'm saying? A lot of us knew that this was coming. Because guess what? It never left. Yeah. Yeah, because we were their property. We were their property, ladies and gentlemen. And just like some of them still do now, they have sex with their property. Just like some of them do now, they have sex with the show animals. You know what I mean? It's funny. You can have sex with us, use us up, and then kick us to the curb. Thank you. And our women still believe that mess. You ever been around someone who keeps on a woman that keeps on tapping her head? It's a pure sign they got a weave on. Why do you need that in your head? Why? I don't know. I'm so happy my wife doesn't. I told her don't ever do it. That is a one heck of a turnoff to me. The eyelashes and especially the Africans, man. They have that brightening cream or whatever. I was gonna send him, but I got so it was built up, Mike. Because when I divorced his mother, I I am so boisterous right now, but I wasn't like this 10, 11 years ago. I was really quiet. I was timid, and I just got stepped on. And I remember, keep praying, God is going to make a way. And then I finally came to the realization, maybe God's way is getting away from this person. Turns out my son had been resenting me since day one that I got away from her. And I'm not saying it was like this fairy tale, book that everything went great. No, it got worse for a long time. I got into the truck accident, almost died. I wanted to die. I was just too scared to pull the trigger. I wanted to die. Now I want to live. And ever since that day that I survived the truck accident, I've been living. And I've been doing my own thing. I've been, I've been walking, I've been cruising, and I've been doing the things that I wanted to do. Exactly. Who just said that? When the population is stupid, you can control them more easily. Because I was looking yesterday, some lady said that Trump had went to Japan and somewhere else and got these $2 trillion deals. Oh, Qatar. He got these $2 trillion deals. And he is doing better than than the other presidents and just give it a freaking break. We're on the brink of collapse. The farmers, all these farmers, and I'm up here in Wisconsin, farm, I drove for hours on end, farm country, and all of them going bankrupt because of these tariffs and all these billions of dollars. So keep on with that lie. Keep on with the foolishness. Well, we're gonna bring all the jobs back to the United States. What jobs? You can't get these people to do those jobs, and you think I'm going back out into the field? If I would ever go out to a field, it wouldn't it wouldn't be what the field that you think. And you know, it's it's pathetic that you can't get one person that has the educational knowledge of the position that they're holding right now. You can't get one person. Good morning. I see this. See, no, it's not about outsourcing to China. We were selling stuff to China. These farmers out here had contracts to sell soybean. In the Chinese culture, that's everything is made from soybean. So they were selling this stuff to China. China's like, screw you, we'll go somewhere else. Nebraska. They're like, screw you with all your meat. We'll go get it from down there in South America. But you cannot. We used to be a manufacturing country, but you cannot switch back in 1-2 years. You have to have a plan to switch it back over the next decade. Okay, you said we need to bring it back here? At what price? At what price are we going to be able to bring manufacturing back to the United States? Because the price of living is skyrocketing. It's through the roof. The price of land is through the roof. The price to own a pickup truck is through the roof. The price of meat, the price of vegetables is through the roof. What did Trump say when oh, I'm going to bring everything down day one. Well, day one was a long time ago. What happened? Day one was months ago. What happened? Listen to what your common sense will tell you. The president has no power over that. But I'm going to do it. Some of you idiots still believe that he's going to do it. I should be more skinnier right now because I cannot afford meat. I cannot afford vegetables. I cannot afford. And then if you want to get a manufacturing company, you got to pay them their due. You got to pay them their due. You got to give them something. So guess what? That falls back down on us. That's why a lot of the manufacturing moved over to China because China was paying their people a whole lot less. A whole lot less. So if you're going to bring them back here, you have to have a better way to manufacture. You have to have a better way to bring these jobs. But guess what? Who's going to do them? All of the people that voted for this, well, they're stealing my jobs. Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? Because nobody wants to be a maid. Nobody wants to work the fields. Nobody wants to work in agriculture. Nobody wants to do the hard stuff. The ones that have, they should have advocated. There are other countries where you could stay in the country for 11 months and you got to leave the country for 1 month. Then you could come back and work 11 more months. They do that in the Philippines. You got to leave for a month, then you can come back. And then you can work to your heart's content. See, we're not allowing nothing. Okay, then you won't have nothing. That's your mentality. Well, we're not going to allow anybody. But then guess what? The beef industry is collapsing. You got fields. They got fields that are going unpicked, undone. Oh, well, we got robot technology. Really? You got farmers that are low-key losing their life because they can't afford it no more. And guess what? It's going to bigger corporations. And they can't find people. Because all y'all that wanted these Mexicans out hired all these illegal Mexicans. If they prosecuted all the people that hired all of these illegals, I tell you, the percentage of illegals would drop because they're like, why am I going? There's no work for us in the United States.
There's no work for it. But guess what? You ain't seen none of us black folks, none of the black farmers, none of the black people hiring these illegals because we didn't have the money. We trying to do it the right way. That's why the black farmers are they're laughing their ass off. Oh, what y'all talking about? We've been figuring this out. We didn't get loans. We didn't get anything. We didn't get nothing. What do you mean he has to tippy toe around it? The professionals that control the interest rate, guess what? He done went and he don't have the power to fight. He didn't pick out the main guy that controls the interest rate. One of the people that is a part of controlling the interest rate, which is a black woman, he went after her. Come on, bruh. How stupid. You're not understanding. He's trying to put lackeys in, and it's going to totally collapse when you try to tippy toe around. He ain't trying to tippy toe around nothing. He is going for, I'm telling you, he's not going for a third term. He's going for a dictatorship. And everybody knows it. And because everybody is corrupt, they want it. And then until until you're a part of the problem. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Exactly. The same farmers. Now you want a handout. Oh, but we don't want socialism. Farmers been getting Caucasian farmers been getting handouts for years. Let's see. Hold up. Let's see what you said. Nah, we've seen it before. The housing market's gonna crash. The automobile industry is it's so done. Ford's got so many pickup trucks that they don't care what your they don't care what your credit score is. They're gonna approve you. You know why? Because you got so freaking greedy. And a pickup truck now is over $100,000. The working man's vehicle. $100,000 for a pickup truck? Hey, look at the video of Ronald Reagan, the Republican guy. He tells you that the interest rates are wrong. Don't do what this guy is doing. Your own Ronald Reagan said this. Don't do this. And he explains step by step who's getting. Oh no, that's wrong. You're saying this from a guy who lied about billions of dollars. We ain't talking about Epstein, billions of dollars. Every business that he started failed. And this is the one we trust? I don't know, bro. I don't know. Same guy. Who those teenagers that finally got exonerated finally got exonerated. He put in like a 2 or 3 page ad that saying that they need to die. Those teenagers in New York, they were finally exonerated. Come on, man. We're just talking common sense stuff. We're just talking common sense. But that's okay. We're living in times where common sense has been shoved out the door. You know, Tylenol, it says it on the thing, the acetaminophen, you're only supposed to take a certain amount. When you go over that, it's up to, that's it's, you're going to cause yourself damage. If you take too much aspirin, you'll cause yourself damage. If you take too much Tylenol, you'll cause yourself damage. If you take too much of that, what's the other painkiller that is, it's time sensitive. If you take too much of that, if you take too much of anything, it will cause damage to you. The only reason I take a lot of vitamin C, it's an anti-inflammatory, and the rest I push out in my urine. Cinnamon, another anti-inflammatory. Rest, it just goes out. You can't OD on freaking cinnamon. That's why I listen to you guys when y'all talk about taking certain things. I listen to you when you talk about um, I listen when you talk about certain remedies. That's facts, man. And now you've got this ultra religious, which I know because I was one of them. I was ultra religious, but then my good friend Charles, I remember he would tell me stuff. That's wrong. This is what happened. No, that sometimes you need a friend that's going to hang in there and explain. Yeah, because he lost all of it. He lost all of it. And he's trying to go against all his enemies, just like a dictator would. You say you got to watch out for those Muslims, bro, but you really got to watch out for the ultra the ultra religious white Anglo-Saxon Christians. Them the ones that have been doing all the damage. Them the ones. The only thing that you got to watch out about the Muslims, don't say nothing about Muhammad or against Muhammad. You'll start a war. Don't do that. And forgive me, I ain't saying nothing either because they don't be playing about they Muhammad. No, don't do that. Ooh, boy, don't go there. But it's sad. Nah, I Mike. Don't get me started because I'll say some stuff that I will regret. Don't. No, I'm gonna shut that. I'm gonna shut the heck up. See what the. My thing is, okay, if you're gonna have faith, don't don't listen to anybody else. Figure it out on your own. That's the best way I could say it. Well, maybe we all effed up because the rapture then went and gone, and we still here. How about that? I was worried about my peach trees. Who's gonna water my peach trees if I get yanked up into heaven? I don't think I'm. Hey, the good Lord still be listening. I ain't trying to piss him off, so I think I'll be quiet with that one. You know? Yeah, you're not gonna win. You're not gonna win an argument. That's why. Don't get me wrong. I've been hurting for the last couple of days. I love my son to death, but some stuff was said, and I said some effed up stuff, and I'm willing to apologize about it. But I was hurt, and I'm tired of being the bad guy. But what I said needed to be said. Um, but I can't allow that negative energy. How am I supposed to grow? I can't grow as a person, and I'm constantly growing. I've been growing since I started this YouTube channel. I've been growing because I've been learning that one, I'm screwed up. I'm learning that I'm screwed up, and I got a long way to go. A long way to go, and a short time to get there. I'm screwed up, but I'm trying. I don't think I'm better than anybody. Black, white, yellow, or indifferent. I don't think I'm better than anybody. I just try to do the best I can. That's all I can do. That's all I possibly can do. Oh, I'm trying to figure out where my water is. I think it's over. Oh, there it is. I had to buy the cases of water. I found a place where I get some. Oh, in Sam's Club, I bought 6 gallons to make me so to keep hydrated. But we're just in some scary times, guys. We're just in some scary times. No one knows what's going to happen next, but good luck with it. You know what I mean? Good luck with it. No one knows. I don't know. You don't know. Um, hopefully they'll start sending me south into Chicago today because I need to get home. I ordered a pair of glasses from Zenny's, but they might that this in piece right here is 18. I can only get the glasses that I wanted at 17. Um, so hopefully they'll work, but we'll see. I mean, we'll see. Um, got to look at my book today and see who I owe money to. In my bill book, the 99-cent composition book, but I need to go through and start paying. Start paying these guys off. Get ahead. Think I'm gonna throw another lump sum on my American Express. Hopefully, I can maybe get that paid off by next month. The more I can get, ET smack, ET smack talking. Oh, okay, Jesus. I think I'm ready for. I think I'm ready for the winter, but I ain't ready for it in this truck. This piece of junk. Um, think I'm. I want to go snowmobiling. I remember he was talking to me about it. I want to go snowmobiling somewhere where you could go snowmobiling. Oh, I guess we're not good enough for the trolls right now, Mike. I did it on purpose because I can see it now. I can see it. I can see you. I ain't driving. I see you up there. But nah, I guess no trolls this week. I'm gonna get ready to go to my distribution center. Look for they got an empty trailer. Let me get there before somebody else does. You know. But this truck, they need to bring a power washer. Hey, I appreciate you. You was quick today, bro. But the people don't realize that even them, yeah, you do all the work, and I'm just the one sounding like an idiot. But even that interaction by all the trolls, it helps the algorithm. It helps the algorithm. So thank you, trolls. Thank you, all the trolls. Helps the algorithm. Because normally we got 2 people up in here. I had seen 7. I was like, oh, there's somebody around. Next time ARD, if she's still in the background, I need to make you a moderator. I'd be like, get him. Oh, Well, the sun's coming up over the mountaintop over here. All right. Might as well start the clock. Let's see here. Right. You know, one thing I learned, Mike, is don't use my earpiece when I do these lives because it don't work. Um, and I've listened to some of it with my earpiece. You could barely hear me, and now I know. That's why I was just gonna stop using the earpiece and just talk regular. Oh, I know it gets cold around here because I ran that bunk heater last night, 85, and I was good. Yeah, I didn't know. No wonder I can't get nobody because they be like, what? Well, we can't hear you. All right. Guys, thanks you for coming in and listening to my bull crap and my uneducatedness. Um, you're well appreciated. And anyone that comes in on the remix, and anybody I didn't say hello to, yeah, thank you, thank you, thank you. As always, if you think nobody loves you, know that I love you and God loves you. Y'all have a blessed day. See you tomorrow. Coming up next, I'm Wellness with Fruit and Mama. Get your workout on. After wellness at 7:15, Eddie Lugo Studios. At 9 o'clock, go live together with Cruising Fun Anytime and Eddie Lugo Studios and Miss T with the T. Y'all have a blessed day. Don't let them stress you out, man. It's only life. Life keeps lifing. Deuces.